Prices skyrocketing, the economy roiled in recession, the national debt could be ever higher. These are the circumstances that millions of Americans are facing each day. This is National News Network, and I'm Mitch Butler. Today, I'll be talking about our current economic crisis and how we might find our way out of it. I'm joined by economist and the University of New Jersey professor, Dr. Humbert Peterson. Thanks for coming on, Humbert.
The pleasure's all mine.
So, Professor, you believe that you found a solution to the economy's current ailments?
That I do, and contrary to what you might expect, it's actually quite simple.
Really? And here I was thinking we'd have to add subtitles for everyone watching at home without a PhD. Lay it on us.
Printing more money. As you may know, the Federal Reserve is the organization which prints all of our money. My proposal is for the Fed to simply take those money printers and have them print more. This excess money would be distributed to every American household.
And how would printing more money help the economy?
Well, take sticker shock, for example. When you can't buy something that you want, what's usually the reason why?
Because I don't have enough money.
Exactly, and that's where printing extra bills comes in handy. By putting more money in every American's pockets, the effects of rising prices become irrelevant. Amazing. But does this strategy have a similar effect on other economic issues? How far does its effectiveness go? Farther than even I thought possible. Case in point, the current recession that me and my peers are trying to stop. One of the most significant effects of a recession is the shutdown of businesses due to a decrease in consumer spending. By printing more money, consumers are able to spend more, thereby averting further business closures.
Wow. I hope you folks at home are watching and listening, because I am without words.
And that's not all. Looking at the bigger picture, we might be able to stymie, if not completely pacify, our nation's out-of-control deficit rate. At the moment, our national debt sits at an eye-watering $31 trillion, held by U.S. investors, foreigners, the Fed, and the government itself. It may take some time to print out all the bills, but I believe we could wipe out a large part of it, getting our lenders what they're owed and maintaining trust in the American financial system. You certainly have me convinced, and based on the statements of your colleagues, many of them are too. There's a small subset of economists who are cautious about your money printing plan, saying that it has a risk of exacerbating our already high inflation. Do these dissenters have a point? Well, yes, certain radicals in my discipline have theorized that increased currency production may at times lead to increased inflation. There's been no real-world evidence supporting their wild claims. These cranks are only discrediting my conclusions to avert their eventual implementation and leave open a path for their small government dogma to take hold with an economic consensus and fiscal policy.
And how likely are those conclusions going to be implemented?
Well, I'll be heading to Capitol Hill next week to speak with the House Financial Services Committee about drastically increasing the Federal Reserve's print order on the basis of my work. I can't be sure where they all stand, but I've been contacted directly by several members who've expressed their interest.
Well, that brings our look, Doctor. That's Dr. Humbert Peterson, everyone. Thanks for coming out.
We'll be back after these messages.